The Razer Viper came out in the middle of 2019, and it's Razer's first entry into the lightweight mouse game. Now, you're probably asking to yourself, why am I reviewing this months after stuff like the Viper Mini came out? Well, in this video, I'm going to highlight some of the better features this has over the Mini, and maybe it'll help you determine when you want to get stuff like the Viper or the Viper Ultimate or the Viper Mini. It's going to be a deciding video. What's going on, everyone? You already know who it is, and if you don't, but today we're looking at the Razer Viper in 2020. Right now on Razer's website, the Viper is $80, which is pretty average for a mouse of this quality. This is an ambidextrous design with side buttons on both sides of the mouse, so it can be used by both righties and lefties, so we're getting some good quality in here. It's a medium-sized mouse at 12.67 centimeters by 6.62 centimeters by 3.7 centimeters. It can fit most styles of grip. It uses Razer's 5G sensor, which is way better than the 3360 sensor and the Logitech's Hero sensor. Both the left and right mouse buttons use Razer's optical switches, which use a beam of light similar to the ones found on their Huntsman keyboards. And these switches are pretty fast compared to standard Omrons, and they can't do any form of double clicking at all because there's no really thing to do rebound with. Like I said in the beginning, this was Razer's first attempt at a lightweight mouse, and they did a fantastic job putting the Viper at a solid 70 grams. This weight is optimal for a lot of people, and they managed to do it without a honeycomb shell, which I love, primarily because if you're like me and you eat a lot while you game and stuff, and you sweat, it's going to get in there through the honeycomb, so it's just going to ruin it, and it's just a lot better to not have that. This was Razer's first mice to use the new SpeedFlex cable, which is really soft, it's light, and is really flexible. The cable comes in at 2.1 meters, and I've had no issues using it on the Razer Bungee V2, which is a solid $20, so it's a good bundle if you can go for it. The mouse feet on the Viper are standard mouse feet, and while they're alright, I chose to put tiger skates on it just because it's a lot easier to glide with, at least for my taste, and this can depend on what you're using it on, because I'm using it on a Goliath as an extended chroma, but it might be different for you. Now, this isn't only issue with the regular Viper. The Viper Ultimate and the Viper Mini have PTFE feet, which are a lot better for gliding. Moving along, the DPI level switch is on the bottom of the mouse, and it has 5 stages of onboard DPI levels that can be configured with Razer Synapse. Now, I've had no issues with Synapse so far, and besides DPI levels, you can also configure the RGB Razer logo that is on the front of the mouse with tons of effects. And I think you both know, I say both of you because I know you and everyone else, all the gamers out here watching this review, know that RGB increases your game performance by 10%.
The universe.
And that's just on one peripheral. We get a concept. We get
the universe is a little bit like the
game
human hand.
performance.
For example, you have.
Now, I've honestly had no issues with this mouse so far, and it's a really good purchase if you can get it on sale like I did. I got it for $60, which is a really good deal. But the Viper Mini exists, as you say. And to that, I will give this bit of info. The Viper Mini is cheaper and smaller, but it only has side buttons on the left side and a 3359 sensor, so it is not really an ambidextrous mouse. It's more of a symmetrical mouse with left-sided side buttons. And the size just isn't for everyone, like myself. Now, most people are perfectly fine with the trade-offs of the Viper Mini and think $4 is a really good price. But for me, I'm sticking with the standard Viper, and that's what I think is best. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. All the product links will be in the description below. Check out my Discord server, which is in the description as well. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch, all of which are in the description. I'm streaming every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And most importantly, during this time of chaos and stuff, stay safe and enjoy the rest of your day. Oh!